Alright, so this is a demonstration video on how to change your filters on a Linx 140T. When the B light turns red and is solid, that indicates that you need to change your sediment and carbon filters. You can refer to your system status right on top of your lid and it'll tell you right there. Normally this would be underneath your sink. Right now we have it on the counter just to demonstrate. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is depressurize the system. What you want to do first is you want to go ahead and turn on the faucet, turn off your tank, turn off your water supply, wait until the faucet stops dripping just to make sure that your water is completely off. Once your water stops dripping, just start right about now. You're going to want to go ahead and unplug your Linx from the back. Wait for all the lights to come off. Once everything's off, there's 2 screws located on the bottom of the front lid. You want to grab a screwdriver. Go ahead and unscrew both of those screws. Move them aside. Okay. The lid will just pop right off. So once you got the front lid off, you're going to see the sediment filter in the front and the carbon filters in the back. So you're going to want to grab some paper towel. Put paper towels right underneath the filters. The paper towels to protect, there's leak sensors in the back. You want to protect those, make sure you don't get no water on top. Alright, so you're going to want to go ahead and put the paper towels underneath. Grab your small wrench, slide it from the bottom up, and go ahead and loosen the filters. Alright, so the first one you're going to take off is your sediment filter. Pull that out. You're going to want to pull the filter out, set it inside your sink, dump the water out inside the sink, set that one aside. Now you'll have access to the carbon filter in the back. Want to go ahead and do the same thing, slide it from the bottom up, loosen it up. Once you got it pretty loosened, you can go ahead and loosen it with your hand. Pull it out. Pull this filter out, your carbon filter. Set that one in your sink. Dump the water out. You want to grab your new filters. You're going to put your carbon filter in first because that one goes in the back. On each carbon filter, there's a black O-ring on one side, and on the other side, there's nothing. So the black O-ring, you're going to want to make sure it stands up. Okay, so just like that. I'll go ahead and put this one in. Hand tighten first. Okay. Once it's hand tightened, you're going to want to grab your wrench again. Go ahead and tighten down. Give it a couple turns. Okay. Then you're going to grab your sediment filter, your housing, and your filter. This one doesn't matter which way, up or down. Just go ahead and put it right in. Hand tighten first. Grab your wrench. Give it a couple turns. Okay. Move your paper towel out of the way. Take a quick look. Make sure there's no water down on the bottom. So now you're going to go ahead and start up your unit again. You're going to go ahead and plug it in. You'll see the lights turn on. It's going to go through its startup procedures. You're going to go ahead and turn on your water supply. You're going to turn on your faucet. Now when you turn on your faucet, you might get a little bit of black water coming out. It's just going to be for a couple seconds. It's the carbon filter that you're flushing out since it's brand new. Alright. So it might take a couple seconds for it to finally start coming out because the water has to go through the filters. Okay, so you just want to let that run just for a little bit. Once it starts coming out clear, you can go ahead and turn it off. You're going to want to turn on your tank right back here. check for any leaks anywhere inside. Okay, we don't have no leaks. You're gonna wanna, there's two buttons, one on the left and one on the right. You're gonna wanna push the right button 4 times in 5 seconds. You're gonna wanna push it 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see the red light blinking. That means you're resetting your counter. All right, so once it stops, you wanna go ahead and grab your lid again, slide it back in place, put the 2 screws back in. Okay. Yeah, that's how you change your sediment and carbon filters on a Linx 140T. Okay, the second part of this video is to show you how to change your Linx 140T cell cartridges. Okay, so when your C light turns solid blue, that means your TDS cartridges, their life has been ended. So you need to go ahead and refer back to your system status. It'll say right on the top. Okay. Put that back in. Okay. Refer back to the first video to depressurize the system so you can get started on changing out your filters. Once you depressurize your system, you're going to go ahead and take off your front lid, your back lid, just give them a quarter turn, take them both off, set them aside. You're going to want to grab your big wrench. Okay. It'll sit right in the right groove. You just got to find it, twist it around until you find the right spot. It'll slip right into place. Go ahead and give it a couple turns. Okay, spin it all the way completely off. Okay, you're going to pull the filter out. Dump the water right in your sink. You're going to slide the lid right off and grab your new filter. The mushroom goes right inside the big hole. You slide it right into place just like that. Slide it right back in. You're going to hand tighten it as much as you can. Okay, you grab your wrench again, put it right into place until it fits right in. Try to give it a turn. If it's tight enough, you know you got it right. Okay, the spine should be straight back. Okay, then we'll go ahead and do the second one. Go and pull the filter out. Dump the water into the drain. Grab your new filter. Same process, mushroom goes on top, slide it right into place. Slide it down, hand tighten. Okay, grab your wrench, try to turn it. Okay, both spines should be straight back, lined up. Okay, you're gonna grab your lids again. One says back, one says front, so you just wanna put them to the right one. Back goes in the back, front goes in the front. Okay, give them the quarter turn, make sure they're tight. So once you got your lids back on place, you're gonna wanna go ahead and take off your front lid. Okay, set that aside. You're gonna wanna start up your unit again. You're gonna wanna plug everything back in. Turn on your water supply. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on your tank. Your faucet, you're gonna go ahead and let a little bit of water that runs out. Go ahead and turn it off. Wait until it finishes its startup procedures. Your startup procedure will take 20 to 30 seconds. Once it's done, you'll see 2 blue lights blinking. Once your blue lights stop blinking, you're gonna wanna push this right button 5 times to reset your counter. So you're gonna wanna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see the blue light start blinking and then stop. Okay, that'll reset your counter. Next step, what you wanna do is recondition your TDS filters. You're gonna hold both buttons down for 5 seconds. Okay, you'll see the lights going in sequence. Okay, once you see these lights in sequence, it means that the unit has went into preconditioning. This will take 90 minutes. Once it's complete, your Linx 140T will be ready for use. The last step is to put your cover back on. Okay, put your screws back in. That is how you change your TDS cartridges in a Linx 140T.